Welcome to Wallaby Racing League Tier 2 finale. Now, we have started a little bit early, and if you've been living under a rock for the last couple of weeks, then you'll miss that Zervinx in the Ferrari has been launching one of the comebacks of all time in Tier 2, and he needs a win tonight in Spa to secure the championship. Nothing else will do. Magic Shot right now is the leader of the championship. He did all that he could last time out. He is missing this race and therefore cannot do anything to defend the title. But he has done everything he can to make it as hard as possible for Zervix. And we're going to get J-Rad, the team principal of Ferrari, hopefully in here. Let's see if we can get him in here. We're just going to invite him quickly. And just see if he can get his thoughts and his instructions for Zervix tonight in one of the biggest races of Zervix's life. J-Rad, thanks for joining us, mate. The pastor, man. Make sure you include your audio.
Skillsy!
J-Rad!
It's been so long since I've chatted to you.
Mate, it's been too long.
It's been too long. We need to sit down, have a zinger box over the counter, and talk about it.
Mate, zinger box covered in pasta with all the cheese.
Oh,
all
mate.
the cheese.
We're just fatties, aren't we?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. J-Rad, man. But that, I mean, you know, people are frothing that we're in a party together. I know that. People are excited. You know, they've already offed themselves because of it. But mate, big night for your boy. Big night for Zervings tonight, mate. Can he get it done? That's the question.
Look,
Everyone wants to know.
I was just in a party with him. I've given him my my pep talk. I've just hyped him up,
Yes.
got himself prepared. I mean, he did a little bit of practice last night with him. I've done practice with him.
Oh.
I've given him some setup tips and just track tips as well for Spa. And yeah, he's confident. I'm confident he's gonna win it. There's a few people out there, like, he's worried about Oz and Bevs, and I said to him, don't worry, run your own race. Because, like,
yeah,
in this moment...
Bevs is he's a bit of a wild card tonight, isn't he?
He is. I mean, look, I'm not saying this, but I didn't expect this at the start of the season when I was going to pick him up. I know he was Tier 3 champion, but I didn't know he had this much pace in him.
Absolutely insane to go from Tier 3 champion to nearly winning Tier 2 in the next season is absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's just incredible. I'm excited as my first TPing season in Rapid and Wallaby that I've actually got someone who's going to be that has had a chance at the title fight and could win the title tonight. I'm excited as
Yeah, absolutely. And what was the strategy you gave him tonight going into this race, mate? What was the
pep talk I gave him was just don't overthink it. I think overthinking is probably the biggest thing that a lot of people do in these situations. They overthink, they push the car too hard, and one thing leads to another, and it ends up a bad ending. So I've just told him to just keep your head down. Qualifying's one thing. The race is another thing. You want to finish well in the race. Qualifying, if you do bad, you've got the race to do it. And especially at Spa, there's a lot of overtaking opportunities. And there's a lot of... There could be carnage, there could be safety cars, long safety cars, which could help out his strategy, could worsen his strategy. Spa always throws the curveball, and especially with this championship fight tonight, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially if you saw Tier 3 the other night, it was pouring with rain, bunch of safety cars. You know, it was just absolute chaos. Absolute chaos.
Yeah, it was a mental race. I did watch that last night. I was having a look at it while I was watching, while I was commentating the 100% race, for Tier 4.
Oh man, that's hectic. Commentating 100%. That's a long stint.
Yeah, it is, especially doing it with noodles. God, I got sick of them now. Love your noodles.
Bloody noodles! Bloody noodles! Tell you what. That's awesome, man. Well, I want to wish you all the best, mate. All the best for Tier 1 tonight as well. Hope you go well, man.
Oh, well, look, I
Hope you
haven't
go well, and
practiced
I hope
at
your driver
all,
goes
so
well.
it's the final race of the season. You just got to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You just have to.
Exactly.
Final race of the season, 100% race. There's nothing really to worry about. It's just have a good time, enjoy the moments for the final race, and just soldier on.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us in the commentary box, mate. Left for Dead hasn't joined me. I've invited him, you know. I've invited him as the Williams TP, but he's blown me off.
Ah.
And, you know, what can you do about it?
Well, look, if
Fuck.
Magic Shot and Left 4 Dead are watching, I wish you all the best and good luck. Because I know Magic Shot isn't
Oh,
racing, which sucks. It does suck for him,
it
but
does.
he's gonna be watching. I know he's watching right now, and to say the least, Magic Shot, I'm sorry for what's about to happen.
Oh, fighting words, fighting words. We'll leave it there. Thanks so much, J-Rad. Thanks for joining us, mate. That is the Ferrari team principal, mate. Have a great night. All the best for Tier 1.
Oh
and
yeah, you
obviously all
too,
the best
mate.
for
Enjoy
tonight.
the race. Enjoy the race. I'll probably find out if I'm happy or depressed after the race. Just we'll see what happens. But yeah, good luck to everyone during the race, especially to you, TK. But may the best man win.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good to me, mate. As long as the best man is Zervings, right?
Yeah. Nah. Nah. May the best man win. May the best man win.
Yeah,
All right,
awesome.
cheers,
All the
guys.
best tonight, mate. Cheers, mate. See you later.
See you later.
So that was the Ferrari team principal, and we will get Zervings in here as well, just to get his thoughts on the process. We are running out of time, so we're trying to get Zervings in here pretty quick, and just get his thought process going. We don't want to stuff up any of his hot laps or anything like that, but if he's got time, we'd love it and appreciate, obviously, a couple of thoughts from him going into this Tier 2 decider. Remember, nothing else will do. Zervings does need a win here. Welcome, Zervings. Just include your audio, mate. We just heard from your team principal in J-Rad. We'll keep this short and sweet because I'm sure you want to get out there.
Yeah, mate.
But yeah, J-Rad just said he told you to keep you cool tonight, mate. In 20 seconds, how you feeling?
Mate, I'm
What's your plan?
feeling nervous. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I did some good quality practice laps. I think I can try and get up there for pole. It's just going to be a hard one against obviously Osgohan, and I think Bevs will be up there as well. And then obviously Kano, who's just won the championship himself yesterday. Not yesterday, on the weekend, but yeah, just trying to keep it calm and collected. And it's a raining race. So we
Same as Tier 3. Heaps of safety cars.
It's raining and dry, so hopefully my setup will handle the wet. But yeah, I'm just excited to possibly win the championship and go back to back and have one of the greatest comebacks in Wallaby history. This so far.
Zervings, man, I want to wish you all the best, man, in that Ferrari. Tier 3 champion, going promoted to Tier 2. One of the biggest comebacks in the history of Wallaby, mate. It all rests on your shoulders, but whatever happens tonight, you've had an amazing season, mate. I just want to wish you all the best.
Thank you. Everyone enjoy the race. I'm going to try and put on the trophies. Right, team, mate.
All right, mate. Awesome. See you later. So that was Zervings, as you heard there, from the Ferrari team. Magic Shot doesn't have any Wi-Fi, so we can't get anything from him. But I did get some. I did actually get some comments from Magic Shot before the race. So let me just read out to you guys what Magic Shot had to say. Since he couldn't join us for an interview, he can't join us for this race, obviously. So we did do some homework. And we just asked Magic Shot we just asked him a couple of questions. You know, we said, how are you feeling about not being able to race tonight? What do you think Zervik's chances are like? And who can stop Zervik's winning the title for tonight? And Magic Shot replied and said, hi all, Magic Shot here. I just wanted to say good luck to all tonight. I wish I was there with all of you, but unfortunately I have to miss out. And and yes, I am enjoying my time in Singapore. Went to see the cricket as well. I'm hoping Osgo Kano or Bev can stop Zervings in my absence. Zervings just needs to focus in hard tonight and hopefully make some mistakes for my sake. I think it will be a good chance that I take home the title, but time will tell. Thanks, guys. Have fun, and I'll be watching along if I have Wi-Fi. So that is the words from Magic Shot in the Williams, currently the championship leader in Tier 2. He has been the championship leader all year. Magic Shot has been the championship leader all year. Zervix has had the comeback out of nowhere. Zervix has come back, and now Zervix has the chance to win the Drivers' Championship for 2 years in a row and 2 different tiers, mind you. And I think Magic Shot also came up from Tier 3 as well, if my memory serves me correct. If you're in the comments below, just let me know if that's true. But I believe Magic Shot and Zervix have both come up from Tier 3. Zervix won the Tier 3 championship last year and thus was promoted. And now has the opportunity to win the Tier 2 championship. And that's Zervix out there at the moment in his outlap. So we'll view what he can do in his first hot lap. I have got news from the race as well. It's going to be a wet start to the race at Spa, going into a dry finish, and so it has been set up for an absolute blockbuster. And the one man that may have been able to stop Zervix, Bev, is out of qualifying. Not good for the Alpine team and for the Alpine team principal in Matty Skills commentating right now, but as you can see, Bev is out of qualifying. So the first thing that sort of needed to go right for Zervix has gone his way, and one of the danger men is out of qualifying. So that is absolutely surprising as Zervix sets off for his fastest lap, and he's going to be hoping to get a fast one on the board and just calm those nerves. And I wonder what setup he went for. Did he go for a dry setup to get high in qualifying and then finish the race strong, or is he gone for a wet setup to try and get out in front and maybe there'll be safe cars? As we see Kano set the pace time of 1:42.909. As you know, Kano has just recently won the Tier 3 championship for Wallaby. A massive shout out to Kano, massive shout out to Mercedes. It has been an absolute mega showing from Kano all season. He's been a boss, he's commanded it, but right now we are at Tier 2. This is where our attention is focused on this man, Zervix, in the Ferrari. Can he dethrone Magic Shot, which has been a massive season for Magic Shot all year, or will Magic Shot retain the title and become the Tier 2 champion? We're going to find out as TK Zervix does a 1:13.579, purple middle sector, going around sector 3. He's going to want to put in a lap here. Let's see what the man in Ferrari can do this evening. Can he dethrone Magic Shot? Let us know in the comments below in the chat whether you think Zervix is going to win tonight or Magic Shot can retain it. Zervix with all the work to do around the bus stop chicane, and he comes up to the start finish line and goes provisional pole with a 1:41.748 and says, catch me if you can. Piastri has invalidated there. Maxi Boy, also one of our Tier 3 drivers, up in the AlphaTauri. What can he do then going into the third sector? Don't write off this guy. He has got some pace coming around the bus stop chicane then, and it's a very short run to the line. You don't want to lose it around that bus stop chicane, as you can do. And Maxi Boy goes P3. There you go with a 1:42.584. Piastri there still sort of got the red invalidated, along with driver 48 and Scotty Mack in the Red Bull. What can he do today? He goes a P12 with a 1:44.136 non-stop, back in the grid as well. Love this man. He has got some pace. He has got some pace non-stop. Hello, here we go. So hello, Magic Man. So Magic Man is watching. Bremer. Yes, let's go. Hello, Matty the Legend. Oxtillo, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jordo, welcome. Easy Reaper TV is in the house, and if you're looking for a stream, please go follow Easy Reaper TV. He's our resident streamer here at Wallaby. He has a Discord as well, so make sure you hit that up. And yeah, it's a good time. He runs social lobbies, 5 lappers. Go hit him up. and support the locals. And if you do like this channel, please hit the follow button. And if you've got a spare $9, don't be cheap. Subscribe and keep this going as Non-Stop goes around the bus stop chicane. And what can he do in the Williams? Goes a P6 with a 142.789 in Magic Shot's car. And I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Originally, the track was public road between the Belgian towns of and Stavros. British World Championship class took 4 consecutive wins here at Spa between 1962 and 1965, and beaten since matched by only one other driver, Ed Senna. The Old Rouge corner is a favorite among fans, who have jokingly dubbed a similar corner on the Istanbul Park circuit, Beau Rouge. A warm welcome to our spectators today from our Belgian locals to fans from around the world. Special guest Timmy Porter will be enjoying the weekend this season in Old Rouge. 2008 saw a frantic battle between Lewis Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen. Conditions were bad due to a late shower of rain, causing Hamilton to spin before resuming his lead in the closing lap, where Raikkonen crashed. Stewards went on to issue a penalty to Hamilton due to alleged corner cutting, dropping him.
Lefty, I invited you because we had a pre-race interview with J-Rad, the team principal of Ferrari, and I wanted to give Williams the chance as well. No Magic Man, I'm sorry. No one can second comp me, baby. No, I'm kidding. No, it was just for a pre-race interview, mate, to see how you were feeling. So I am back, and let's see how we're going so far. I've got to be careful tonight, guys. I must admit, that's all right, Lefty, no worries, mate. I must admit, I actually had no voice last week, which is why I couldn't commentate. So I have been told I have to be a little bit careful with my voice box because I have strained vocal cords. Not sure why I would have strained vocal cords. It seems a little bit strange to me, but yeah, that's apparently that's what happened. Strained vocal cords, and then I got really sick as well. But yeah. We're back. So, TK Zervix at the moment on another outlap is your provisional pole man with a 141.748, followed by Big Manry. I don't even know how to say it. Big Manry with a 142.254, 5/10 behind before our Tier 3 Maxi Boy Osgo Carter in P4 currently on an outlap as well, and we are following Henchman around on his hot lap, who is yet to set a lap. Now, Osgo Kano had some pace in Hungary. If you remember, the safety car came out and just destroyed his race. Osgo Kano was on for a win a couple of weeks ago, and unfortunately, the safety car just came out at the wrong time for him, and his lap was destroyed. So Osgo Kano, certainly a danger man for Zervings up there as well. Henchman goes purple middle sector in the McLaren. His team principal in Duck Puncher will like that. Let's see what he can do. He's currently in the 3rd sector. Henchman gets another opportunity to race his son in Piastri. And last time out, Henchman got the belt out and gave him a bit of a spankaroony. So let's see if that's going to happen once more today, as Henchman comes around the bus stop chicane. And what can he do? He's P9 with a 142.967. If you're just joining us, this is the Tier 2 Championship race finale. And if you don't know what's going on, then you've been living under an absolute rock, because Zervings needs a race win to take out the championship tonight. Not much else matters, but there will be bragging rights for everyone else. So there are still championship battles going on. There's points battles going everywhere. And trust me, if you think these drivers are out here not to race and you've got another thing coming, no one is going to give Zervings an easy run tonight. As we see Kano, our Tier 3 champion, come around the bus stop chicane, and he goes P2 with a 142.157. So Kano, the Tier 3 champion, is he going to give some grief to Zervings tonight? By that lap time, it certainly looks like it. As we see War Machine start his lap, he hasn't got a lap time in yet. Neither does Evil Blade, and neither does Mini Henchman in Piastri. Doesn't have a lap time either. Zervings is currently out in a hot lap. No, he's skidded. So that lap no good. He has been that 6 minutes to go here at Spa, which is not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. If you're out right now, it might be the last run that you'll get unless you're super quick to get in and get out. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So Oxchillo, no, Magic is not racing, mate. TK has to win. Has to win. What a strange title decider. It's true, but it is TK Zervings versus the entire field. And if you ask me, I'm pretty bloody excited about it. I'm more excited than when my dog got neutered. Yeah, let's get in. But here we go. Let's go Toppy. Let's see what Toppy can do then. Pretty early, I'm pretty sure. No, maybe he just finished a hot lap, so he's going to have to get back in fairly quickly if he wants to get another lap in at the moment. Mini Henchman coming around the second sector. He's on a lap, but this looks like a throwaway lap as well. So he's probably going to come in, I would think. Or is this... No, this looks like a hot lap, maybe. This coming around the bus stop chicane. Let's see if he stays out. He does. So let's see where Piastri can put this car. It actually looks all right, actually. Short run to the line. Where can he go? Piastri goes P10 right behind the other Williams with a 142.887. So Blady on that medium tyre, which is a bolster. No, he's on the soft tyre now. He is on the soft tyre. My telemetry is wrong, so he's just set out in his hot lap. Yet to set a lap time yet. So let's see what happens with Blady, our Tier 3 driver. As Josh Alcorn is calling. If you're here, let us know in the comments below if you think that Zervings can win the Grand Prix tonight. Can he become the Tier 2 champion? So we see Blade come around. He sets the purple middle sector, and this track is ramping up. Zervings first one to come out, then 3 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in qualifying. Chooses to come out early. Ozgo Kano jumps into the pits. He will have time to come out as well. Riding alongside Blade at the moment. Big Manry is out. Piastri is out. War Machine out. And Roadrunner out on track. Everyone else in the pits. Zervings is out on track right now. Blade comes through on those soft tyres. Goes P6 with a 142.635. What a lap by him. Magic Man says, nah, Zervings is not going to do it. Oxchillo says Zervings will win, no question about it. He might have a bit of bias being Ferrari, but Zervings says, you know what, I'm going to be the pace car. I'm going to set the lap early and get everyone else to chase me. I am not going to race under pressure and be the last man to come out. Is that going to pay dividends, or is the track going to evolve? Is it going to ramp up, and will that cost Zervings time and actually give Kano or Ozcano the little bit of door that they need to be opened to get pole position? And then how relevant is pole position going to be with a wet start to this race? So here we go then, Zervings on an outlap, going very slowly, just warming up those tyres, trying to get those tyres in the right temperature. Kano now on his outlap as well, and you start seeing everyone start to pile out now as, you know, as we get out. It's a long lap around here, 2 minutes to go. Half the people are still in the pits, and we're going to have a bit of a pile up here at the back because there's not a lot of time to get around this track. And I don't know if they have left it a little bit too late. Where's Ozgo Kano? Ozgo Kano, he's going to have to pump to get around here in time, and then the people behind him as well. So it's Dito's DNF. He is out of qualifying, and I told you, everyone's going to try and get around him. Maybe Zervings, giving himself this extra space, has played a bit of a card here. So let's go. Zervings is going to be the first one round, and then we'll follow them around. It'll be Kano after that, and then Osgo Kano, Big Manry. So we're in good order here. So let's go then. Zervings on his last flying lap in the Ferrari. How important is pole position going to be with a wet start to this race? We know turn 1 at Spa is absolutely chaos. So up on Rouge we go, and DRS is open. His back wing is wide open, as you can see in the Ferrari. Can he nail this middle sector? He comes up to the end of the first sector, and he's currently even Stevens in his first lap. So can he make up time here? It does look like he's got slightly lower wing. Good line going for that. Now coming up to this hard braking zone, you want to try and drift around this corner, keeping as tight line as you can, and making the track as short as possible. Down to fourth gear then, very nicely done. Now down into the fast left-hander, you just want to gear down. You don't want to touch your brake here. You want to try and carry as much speed as you can around that sweeping left-hander. It looks like Zervings is very tight there as well. Up to the tricky middle sector then, you want to try and take a little bit of curb, not too much that you're going to unsettle the car, but just to try and get a good exit there. And it looks like Zervings did that with a purple middle sector. And then once you're through that middle sector, it's pretty much flat foot all the way up to the bus stop chicane, trying to take the line of less resistance and try and get as much speed as you can. And then getting into the bus stop chicane, you'll try and break into a straight line, take as much curb as you can on the inside there, try and keep it tight and get as much speed as you can coming out of that bus stop chicane. As Zervix does that, pumps the DRS, and he goes a 1:41.602 and takes provisional pole. But what Osgo Kano has gone purple first sector, so can he rob him of pole position here? Maxi Boy has gone red, so he's not going to improve. Toppy, I think he just started his first sector, he has, and he's a 10th up as well, so don't count him out. Non-stop in the Williams has invalidated, so he's not going to go any faster. Driver didn't get around in time. So let's see then. Kano has invalidated, so he's not going to take pole position off him. Evil Blade has just retired from the session in P6, so he is done. Osgo Kano, what can he do then? Coming around the second sector, and this is the end of qualifying. TK Zervings with provisional pole. Kano in P2. Osgo Kano then coming around the second sector. What can he do with his time? He's currently 1.5 tenths up, and that's not going to be enough to take pole position. So he's going to have a cracking last sector here. It's Osgo Kano in the Alfa Romeo. Big Manny, what has he done? He looks like he's been quick as well, but he's going to have to go quicker. He's going to take Zervings off pole position, and all Zervings can do now is sit and wait as Osgo Kano comes up to the bus stop chicane. It looked like he went slightly wide there. It doesn't look like he's got enough time here, but let's see. It's Osgo Kano. He doesn't improve. He goes P3, and so is Big Manry. Maxi Boy's finished in P5. MX Docs doesn't improve. Non-stop is out as well. Does Big Manry improve? He can't improve. Toppy had a great last lap there with a P5, 1:42.379. Great for the Alpine. Non-stop doesn't improve. And Scotty Mack is out at the moment. He'll be the last one to come through, but he's 56 seconds over. And that is it. TK Zervix, on a day where he has to win the Tier 2 Championship, takes pole position here at Spa. Kano P2 in the front row. Thank you very much. And Osgo Kano, Big Manry second row. Toppy P5, Maxi Boy P6. What a qualifying. Left for dead says Kano and Peter twice. Coco says he'll be reading the chat. Good on you, Kirko. And I'll tell you what, we've got 22 people in here. I'm not sure where everyone is. Kirko, go tag the entire Discord and tell them to get in here for the championship fight, because this is bloody serious. Zervix and Kano lock out the front row. Osgo Kano P3, Big Manry P4, Toppy P5, Maxi Boy P6, Evil Blade Tier 3, mind you, with a 1:42.635, you sneaky little bugger. It's Dino P8, he's got some pace. Doxy P9, good to see him back on the grid. And Non-Stop will round out our top 10. And Piastri teaches his dad a lesson by out-qualifying him twice. And I tell you what, last week, Henchy whacked him over the backside with his belt. And this week, Piastri wants some revenge.
against Scott, Jack Stewart and Jim Clark. Spa was absent from the F1 calendar during the 2003
So, here we go. We're just waiting for the players. You know the score. I've talked about it enough. Thanks, ZK, mate. Only one. I'm sure you can give me a little bit more, mate. I really appreciate it, though, mate. I love you all. Zinger boxes for everyone. Left 4 Dead's paying. He has sexy thighs. Scotty Max has better thighs. And my balls are slightly itchy. It's quite warm here. And there's a lot of sweat by being on the edge of my seat, sitting here watching Tier 2 Championship battle in the finale. This is Wallaby Racing League, mind you, and if you have any doubt that Wallaby Racing League is the best league this side of Santa's arsehole, then just look at Tier 3 where we had a battle on the last race of the championship, and if that wasn't enough, welcome to Tuesday night where we have a battle on the last race of the championship. We know how to put people in tears. We know how to entertain ya. Welcome to Wallaby Racing League. If you've been entertained, chuck us a follow. Don't be a stingy bastard. Give us $9. Hit a subscribe. If you already subscribed, gift it to someone else. And let's go racing. We're on the formation lap here at Spa. I appreciate the love in the comments, guys. It means a lot. I'm going to try and do my best tonight. Like I said, I had a strained voice box last week. I'm starting to feel it a bit itchy tonight. The doc said just be careful, and then I got really sick, and the doc just tries to be a wanker and tells me don't do what I love. And I tell you what, do you know what? I lay my life down for the people that I love. I'll lay my life down for the people that watch this commentary box, that watch this race, because they expect entertainment, and I am here to entertain. Now, what silly bugger's doing this? Look, Evil Blade, mate. We have the Scotty Mac rule, mate. Get a move on, AlphaTauri. Let's go. Tap it in. Come on. Good boy. All right. Nearly got banned for a whole season there, Blady. But we'll let you off. Hot lap request for War Machine. Hot lap request. First 12 minutes of quali only for War Machine. What do you want me to do, mate? Left 4 Dead. Are you serious? He does? He does. What are you doing, Zermix? Mate, we need to have a chat. After this stream, we're going to have a chat. But right now, you concentrate on what you need to concentrate on, because this is a big moment for you, mate. This is more important than your birth. This is more important than your mum's birthday. Say hi to your sister for me. I hope your nerves are going all right. He lines up his car pretty much diagonal to the grid. That looks like a bit of a strategy. Look at that. That looks like a bit of a strategy there. He's looking to close off Kano pretty early, who says, mate, I just have to have my straight car. I've got the Mercedes. You can look a little bit wonky if you like. But yeah, no, I'll just go straight, mate. Thanks very much. And yeah, if you've got a cigarette, I'll take that as well. So we're just waiting for the last few cars to line up on the grid before we go racing. Scotty Mac down there in P20. Then we'll line up, and here we go. I was promised rain. There's not rain. The rain might be coming. Here, hang on to your hats! We've got 5 lights! And it's lights out! And it's away we go! And Zermix looks like he's a little bit slow off the start, actually, as Ozgo Kano tries to close off Kano. Kano in the Mercedes, though, looks like he got away okay, and he's on the outside of Ozgo Kano. Ozgo Kano, Kano takes the position, boys, and stays in position of P2, and TK Zermix gets away very nicely indeed. Up on Rouge we go, and he's got a Kano for, he's got Kano there for company, and Kano on the outside in the Mercedes, and they're going to go wheel to wheel into turn 3, and Kano's got him, but it's Nervix. Kano goes wide, he goes off track, he comes back on, and Kano has lost the front wing. As you saw it, it was him and Ozgo Kano, and now there's a block jams around as well, and we have absolute chaos, and we have a full course safety car. And I'm sorry about my voice, I'm going to try and push through, guys. What a start. Kano, Zervix, wheel to wheel, Kano off, Kano comes back on, goes bumper cars with Ozgo Kano, and Kano loses his front wing early on. What a start. It could have been all over. The championship was nearly done, but Zervix survives, and we've still got a race. Whoa! ZK says, what is that? Rejoin, bro. Oxgillo left for dead. Tell him off for that, please. The crowd is going absolutely crazy. Magic Man says no. And someone needs to go Bottas bowling, he says. Wow, what a start. I tell you what, if you came in for entertainment, welcome, welcome. You have been entertained. I'm going to get some water because, my golly gosh, that was intense. I'm back. I'm back, and I've just had a bit of a water down my throat and got some liquid in there. I don't mind something down my throat every now and then, and I've just taken a couple of deep breaths and just recomposed myself. We've got a safety car here on lap 2 of 22. We've got 3 people in the pit, Kano, Wogjet and Scotty Mack, who all got caught up a little bit from the start, had wing damage as you saw. And let's just have a look at the telemetry. We'll put that on. The lap data, we'll put that on. And let's have a look at the tyre strategy, which is going to be super important because rain is coming. You can see the clouds over the hills. It'll hit turn 7 first, and then it'll come around and hit the main straight. And we're going to have a changeover period. So TK Zervix, Ozgo Kano, Big Manry, Maxi Boy, and Toppy all going for the medium tyre. Hard tyres down the run with Evil Blade, Dito. Non-stop henchman got the hard tyre on as well. Bev choosing to go the soft tyre. Tell you what, that's a start from Bev. Let's have a look at this position change. I tell you what, this is going to get you horny. There you go, P12 up 7 positions. Bev up into P12. Don't count out him for a win tonight in the Alpine. What a recruit by Matty Skills in Dale Beveridge right there. Kano, our biggest loser, obviously down 16 places. Wogjet down 6 places as well. Them forcing to pit and then forcing to put on the hard tyre. I think, yeah, Kano, Wogjet. Scotty Mack chooses the soft tyre. He wants the pace. He wants to come back at him. But Zervix out in front at the moment. Ozgo Kano P2. Now is Ozgo Kano going to fight him for the win? I don't think there's any prisoners here today. There's going to be no favouritisms. Ozgo Kano wants a win here at Spa. What a finishing track to have, because Spa will throw anything at you. As we saw in Tier 3 over on the Sunday night there, where Matty Skills got absolutely raked by the game. He was stopped on track, and the game decided to give him a drive-through penalty anyway. First drive-through penalty that Skills has ever got, because he is the eliteness of racing. Probably the only man this side of the Elf's butthole not to get a strike against his name either. So he's awfully clean, awfully sexy, and awfully smart. Skillsy, the great, they call him, from Tier 3. Still slow as shit though, and it's probably faster to walk on your knees to the deli and get a sausage roll than it is to watch Skillsy race around Spa. But TK Zervix out in front at the moment as the safety car goes around turn 1 once more, and we wait another 21 minutes to get a lap done so we can get racing again. 22 people in stream. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Really appreciate it. Put your comments in the chat below about what you think is going to happen in this race. We're currently under a safety car. If you missed the start, we had crazy racing between Zervix, Osgo Kano and Kano at the front of Tier 2. Unfortunately, it caused Kano to go into a wall and lose his front wing down to P17, but he's put the hards on. Really impressive qualifying by Kano and a good start by him. Unfortunately, saw him having to pit early, but it might work out in his favour. He's got the long hard tyres on now, and if you are a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer, just hit the red button on your remote right now, and you can view all drivers' positions, and you can also hear all the driver team radios as well and get their point of view. So that's if you're a Sky Q or Sky Glass customer, just hit the red button on your remotes right now. And we go back. We are lap 3 under safety car so far around Spa, around Belgium, on a day where Zervix or Magic Shot is going to win the Tier 2 championship in Wallaby Racing League. $23 viewers, thank you so much. Race control, car is in this lap. And if you're new, here, or you've just joined F1, safety car actually goes in, and TK Zervix will essentially become the safety car. There's no passing before the control line, and Zervix will slow the pack down. He can go as slow as he wants until he wants to put his foot down, and as soon as he goes racing, then everyone else can go racing as well, and then we are off once more. So let's have a look at TK Zervix as a safety car at the moment. Let's see where he's going to go, and we'll be off racing, and we'll try and keep an eye on all the action for you here in Sky Control. So around the bus stop chicane we go then, and Zervix is leaving it super late, and he is off, and we are off racing once more. Around the bus stop chicane we go then, Zervix out in front, looks like he got a good start. Osgo Kano sleeping a little bit around that bus stop chicane, and he is already 7/10 behind. Maxi Boy got a great start, 4/10 behind Big Manray, and everyone else just a little bit behind. War Machine right on the back of Duck Puncher. They look like they're about to battle as well. So up through En Rouge we go. MX Docs is probably the closest battle to the Haas, and it is the Haases. Are they going to play nicely together, or are they going to battle? Toppy having Itstino all over him, and Itstino just slings past him on the straight, and Itstino up to P5, and it's a double overtake, but Toppy gets it back and gets past MX Docs and back up into P6 in the Alpine. Get in there, Toppy. Do your team principal proud as we get through the middle sector we go, and Toppy just exits stage left. I'm not sure if he had a gearbox failure there. I think his power steering went. Something definitely went with his engine because Toppy just exits stage left, and he is off the track at the moment, and he is going down, 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 and down to dead last, unfortunately. And Toppy now has a 10-second time penalty for cutting a corner. That is absolutely rubbish. He's just coming back onto the track, you silly game. Codemasters, you're off your head. Stop taking drugs. You've been on LSD this entire season. As we watch Maxi Boy then right behind Big Munro. It is Maxi Boy in the Alpha Tauri, our Tier 3 driver, showing him that he can shake it with the best of them. Losing the championship just 2 nights ago. He wants some revenge here at Spa, and he's all over the back of Big Man Ray. So through the bus stop chicane we go for the 4th time this afternoon, as TK Zervix sets the fastest lap with a 1:45.406. He's doing everything he needs to do right now. As Banana, it's Roadrunner. We have got a caution. We have got a caution. Is it Roadrunner? It is. He has got some. Has he got some damage? It doesn't look like him. He has lost a lot of positions, but we've got a green flag and we're racing once more. So, Toppy with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. It's not his afternoon so far, as Osgo Kano through En Rouge makes up a little bit of time through TK Zervix. It does look like Osgo Kano does have a faster car. And straight up as Osgo Kano spun. He has spun. He has lost it. And he has said, I am Tina Turner, and you spin me right round, baby, right round. and Ozgo Kano in the Alfa Romeo has lost it. He looked like he was gaining as he rejoins on track. Down into P13, Kano has made a lot of positions up since the restart, up into P12. Thank you very much. Dale Beveridge up into P9, and Zervings in the Ferrari. He took pole position. Bev's got DNF'd by his computer AI player, who's not a very nice person, as Toppy DNF'd as well. I'm not sure if he DNF'd on track or if he got rear wing damage and he has retired in the pits, but we say goodbye to Toppy in the Alpine, and his team principal is absolutely heartbroken. I've not felt this heartbroken since my first girlfriend dumped me after school and wasn't very nice about it, and then started dating my best friend the next day. I'm still not over it, as you can tell, as race control tells us that DRS is enabled. But the big story here is it seems like everything so far this afternoon. Oh, as a little kick out by Zervings around turn 1, as I was about to say everything's going right for Zervings, but then he looks like he had a little bit of a moment out of turn 1, so this is not over. Up on Rouge we go then. Maxi Boy putting pressure on Big Monry, and he is right at the back side of him. He's going to have DRS down this main straight. He comes around the side, he overtakes Big Monry, and it is Alpha Tauri, it is Maxi Boy, it is our tier 3 driver, as we say hello to another safety car around Spa, and I can't see anyone that's DNF'd. I'm not sure how that was caused, but driver 48 is going into the pits, getting off those soft tyres, I think maybe, but he's just put them on, so I'm not sure what's happened here. And it looks like Maxi Boy, so Maxi Boy has been let through by Big Monry, and who's just been let through again by Big Monry. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe the overtake was taken just before or just after, the safety car came out. These two boys are playing a little bit of silly buggers. I'm not sure what you two are doing. Probably trying to fix a game error. But in any sense, it is Zervings out in front. And there is another safety car as Big Monry lets Maxi Boy through. So it looks like it will be Maxi Boy in the Alpha Tauri to chase down Zervings. And the actual rain forecast is just over 10 minutes. So we have got rain coming, guys. If you can keep letting me know when the rain's coming, that would be muchly appreciated. It's a Ferrari at the front. You can see the rain on the mountains in the background there, and it looks like it's pitter-pattering down. But Zerving says it's not time yet. I'm not going in. You can't talk me into it. But Maxi Boy does. So Maxi Boy goes in. Doxy goes in. Has there been a little bit of splatter up turn 7 like your boy Skillsy has identified earlier? Are these guys getting on the intermediates? What's going to happen? Let's have a look then as Zervings pulls up behind the safety car. He's missed his window to go in, but no, they're putting on the hard tyre. Are they? They are. So they've gone in to put on the hard tyre. Maxi Boy down to P10. If there is rain coming, I can't really understand why we're pitting for another soft compound here. But if rain does not come, then that is a cheap pit stop, and that will get Maxi Boy and Dox and Piastri and War Machine through to the end of the Grand Prix. Bev might even get through the Grand Prix. Ozgo Kano might even get through the end of the Grand Prix. Kano, 5-lap old hard tyres up to P7, may also get through to the end of the Grand Prix. Evil Blade, 6-lap old hards, may get through the end of the Grand Prix. He is our tier 3 driver, mind you, in the Alpha Tauri. Man, I'm so excited. I've got to calm down. I'm not going to have a voice box. It's a safety car, Matt. Calm down, sit down, tell a story. All right, welcome to Skillsy's story time. What sort of story can I tell you? Oxtillo says that Zerving should have boxed, but we're not trying to get in Zerving's head. We're just going to let him do his thing out here. He is currently leading the Grand Prix, and Oxillo says he's surprised more people didn't box. Magic is also surprised. Magic, if you're listening to this, mate, let us know how you're feeling in the comments, mate. Are you confident? Are you glad that Zervix didn't box there? What do you want to see going out of this safety car restart, mate? Just let us know in the comments below. I just want to give a shout out to Magic, who's had an absolute cracking season under the team principal of Left 4 Dead. He was drafted early. Left 4 Dead did see something in Magic Shot and said this boy is going to go places. And Left 4 Dead's been coaching him all season, has been helping him with setups. Because obviously he's Williams' team principal, and it's paid off because Magic Shot has had an absolute dominating season. If you put that against Zervix, who's come up from Tier 3, he looked out of it 5 weeks ago and just turned it on, just started winning for Ferrari. He just said, look, I'm sick of this. I'm going to get my USB. He jumped on the dark web. He got some hacks. He downloaded it to his USB. He uploaded it to his Xbox. First man in the history of F1 to ever load hacks onto his Xbox. And in the last 6 weeks, he's just absolutely pelted it. But Magic Shot putting a great showing at Baku last week has made it as hard as possible for Zervix to win this by having to win today. There's rain in 10 to 15 minutes, so we might not get rain, guys, for the rest of this race. And even if we do get rain, if it's 10 to 15 minutes away, it might not have a changeover period. The track might not get wet enough to actually put inters on, but we do know here at Spa it gets wet quick, and it gets wet, super wet. Oxchillo says we've got 2 people in the pit lane. Not sure what you're talking about, mate. I think you've had too much of the Magic Mushies, and you know the Mario figure on those little pieces of paper shouldn't be digested, mate. It's called LSD, and you should probably stay away from it. But yeah, let's have a look at the positions at the moment. Zervix P1, Big Manry P2 in the Aston Martin. It's Dito in the Haas. We know he's got pace. Don't count his Dito out because he has been putting in some cracking races as of late. Evil Blade, mate. Don't know where your pace came from this season, but you are quick, mate. You are quicker than Skillsy After Dark, and that is saying something. So great season from you, mate. Blade, absolutely fantastic. Non-stop, good to see you back on the grid, mate. Henchman, you know, out there giving his son Piastri the spanking he deserves once more. Up in P6, showing his son how it's done. Kano, our Tier 3 champion, mind you. Give it up in the comments to say congratulations to Kano, who's been absolutely dominating all year. So currently sitting in P7 with Banana split behind him in the Mercedes. Duck punch up into P9. So good to see him doing well. Don't count him out either. He's got some pace, and Maxi Boy P10. So we've got a great top 10 here for the remaining of this race. It's going to give us some entertainment. Wogjet 11, Doc's 12. Piastri's got more pace than he's showing today in the Williams. So currently P13. Bev's P14. We know he's quick. We know Bev's has got pace. You can never count Bev's out. Safety car is in this lap. Osgo Kano with that spin me right round Tina Turner move, which didn't really pay off the way that he wanted it to. Currently down in P15. Then you got War Machine, Roadrunner, Scotty Mac, and the Red Bull in driver 40. We've had one DNF, which is the Alpine in top. So no one with any penalties just yet. Let's have a look at the pit stops then. That's everyone with the pit stops, and obviously you can see who is yet to pit. So Kano in prime position here, if he can get the Haas to stay. So let's have a look. We're about to restart, so. Alright, so around the bus stop chicane we go. Zervix left it this late last time as well. So his foot is down. It worked well for him last time, but they may know the trick as he gets away from Big Manry, but he's under pressure by Estino, who got away really well in the Haas. And around turn 1 we go, but he has got Evil Blade right behind him, putting pressure on. So up to on Rouge we go. Zervix has got away safely so far, and around turn 1 looks alright for the rest of the pack, but it's Dino right on the back of Big Manry. Up on Rouge, can he get the move done? It's Dino on the Aston Martin. He is right behind him. He pumps the ERS. Can he get the move done? He goes on the outside. Manry's on the inside. I don't think he's got enough straight line speed to do this. No, he's not close enough. He has to tuck in behind, and Big Manry does what he has to do to get the job done, and Big Manry stays in P2 for the moment. Kano right on the back of the henchman, right on the back of the McLaren. Is henchman going to make it hard for him? He's not. He opens the door on the inside, lets Kano go by, and Kano gets a great move into that middle sector and gets up into P6 on the Mercedes. He looks like he wants blood today. Kano is on an absolute charge as Evil Blade in the Alpha Tower. He gets past It's Dino and Evil Blade up into P6. It's Dino. Something's happened to him because he's down to P6. Kano up into P5 then, and Non-Stop up into P4. So Kano right on the back of Non-Stop as Elsko Kano gets past Bev up into P13 on those medium tyres. Great restart. Great restart then from Zervings and from Kano as well, who's had a broken wing, and now he's on the back of Non-Stop, and he has got some absolute pace here, and Non-Stop is he going to let him by? They are going wheel to wheel. Kano on the bus stop chicane, they just about touch. Great racing here, they leave enough space, but Kano gets past into P4, and Kano up into P4. Great comeback, and I'll tell you what, he is racing out of his bloody skin tonight. He has got some speed. What a comeback as Dale gets past Piastri. They're going too wide, and Bev gets past, and Bev, does he look for another move up past Ozgo Kano? Maybe. Let's have a look then. Up on Rouge we go. And if I'm saying it wrong, I don't really care. Smoke a fat one. You can get on your horse, you can ride it straight out here because it is Bev and it is Ozgo Kano, and they're going wheel to wheel then. They're going wheel to wheel into the middle, into turn 2, and we have a spin. Duck Puncher is around, unfortunately, and Bev goes through. And does Bev get the job done? He does, but he's in an Alfa Romeo sandwich, and here's the meat between the cookies. He gets a double overtake done though, past the Haas in docks, past the Alfa Romeo, and Ozgo Kano follows him then. This is some impressive racing by Ozgo Kano and by Bevs down here in the middle sector as Non-Stop is right on the back of Kano as well, but we'll stay here because it is Ozgo Kano right on the back of Bevs, and can he get the job done? He does, and he gets better exit out of that turn, and Ozgo Kano gets the job done on Bev then up into P10, and they've gone back and forth all day and it's going to continue to do it. What a comeback by these two. They've had some hard luck today, but it's Ozgo Kano up into P10, takes the position from Bevs, who has to sit in behind in the Alpine. What a safety car restart. And you are correct, Oxchillo. It is getting darker, and is that some spots I see on the windshield? I feel like I've seen some spots come down. Race control, DRS has now been enabled. We got a safety car. We have a full lap safety car as well. Is this game broken or what? What is going on? Maybe duck through the safety car. Wogjet in the pits, so Piastri in the pits because it is dark. Turn 7 definitely has some water droplets on it. Zerving decides to stay out. He's kept his cool all afternoon so far. And this is Spa, and this is another safety car restart. It's going to bring Kano back into the fold once more. Safety car restart. As ZK says, what a move! Surely Zerving's boxes for Inters. Wallaby Lover says, bloody safety car. I want to see some action. I want to see some action too, Wallaby Lover. I hope that's Wallaby Racing League that you love and not the actual animal. And if it is the actual animal, I hope it's a platonic relationship and there's nothing sexual there, because that would be weird. Chandok, down to you. Yes, I'm just getting some information from the team radio, Matt, and it looks like there's a little bit of rain on turn 7. Ferrari don't know what they're doing as usual. They have put it back onto Zervings to make the decision, so it'll be interesting to see if they come in this lap. Thanks, Chandok. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, appreciate that, mate. It'll be interesting. Let's have a look. We have got a safety car. As you can see, there is some droplets on turn 7, or maybe Skillsy is blind because no one else has actually pitted Inters yet. And so while it is dark, it looks like there is mist. It doesn't look like there's any rain just yet. And so if Zervix gets on the Inters too soon, it's not going to be good for him. Kano decided to stay out as well on those hard tyre. But he has got 10 lap old medium, so he's in a really interesting position right now. Zerving's a big manry because those tyres are going to get those medium tyres are going to get eaten up a little bit. 10 laps around Spa is a long time. There we go. Zervix is in. What's he going to do? Big manry is in, and Kano stays out on the hard tyre, and Kano will be the Grand Prix leader. And so if it stays dry here, So he's gone inters. There's been droplets. This is the biggest moment in the race tonight. No one else has gone inters. Yes, they have. Big Manry has. Evil Blade has. It's Dino has. Henchman has. No! Big Manry's gone hard tyre. So let's go along. I want to just ride on board here with Derby. And can someone tell me in the comments below if there is droplets in his vision? Is there rain anywhere? This is where it's going to hit first. Oh, that was rain. Was that rain? It's rain. There's rain. There is rain. There's droplets. It's coming down heavier. Cervix on the inters. Has he hit a master stroke here? Has he hit a master stroke? Oxchillo, you might be right. He's hit the inters. And if Kano pits now, he's going to go to the back of the pack. Or is he going to wait for the safety car to come in? Oh my gosh, hold me. Hold me. Hold me. Coffee says bring down the rain. There's rain. I've got no voice. I think I'm going to strain my voice box again. Coffee, you're paying for my medical bills. You are paying for my medical bills. It will get wet very quickly here. This is Spa. Guys, you have to remember, this is Belgium. It does not rain lightly here. And look how slow the safety car is going. There's going to be no DRS after this. What is Kano going to do? Is he going to stay out or is he going to come in? If he comes in, he goes to the back of the grid. And TK's, well, we won't go to the back of the grid because everyone behind him will also box as well. But Zervix has listened to Oxchillo. Oxchillo, the unofficial Ferrari engineer, has looked inside his crystal ball. He thought he made the wrong call trying to put his teammate off. What a rat dog. And it may have actually been a genius call. And Zervix might be making out with Oxchillo by the end of this. Oh my god. Oxchillo, what have you done, son? What have you done? So here we go. Kano coming around the bus stop chicane. He's stayed out. Kano stayed out in the hard tyre. Crikey! Crikey! This is big news. Bev stayed out. He says it's not wet enough yet. Scotty Max stayed out. It's not wet enough yet. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. Am I commentating F1 here? Is this a master stroke by Kano? Bev's also stayed out. Bev knows what he's doing. This is not Kano's first radio. Man, the guy's just won a Tier 3 championship. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. You know, the man's not silly. The man didn't win a championship by not knowing how to drive F1, not knowing what strategy is, and maybe he knows something that we don't. Is this rain going to stop? Is that what's going to happen here? Is it going to start raining and it's going to stop and Kano's going to be on the hard tyre and then he's going to win? Or is it going to keep raining and Zervix going to come through on the inters and win the championship? And while all this is happening, Magic Shots in Singapore, just trying not to spit gum on the ground so he doesn't get arrested. My voice box is so sore right now. I can't handle this. Hold me. Please. I'm sorry that my voice is not nice on the stream tonight. This is epic. This is an epic final. This is what you came here for. Alright, coffee. I'm having a water, mate. I'm having a water. I've had so much water, mate. I've had so much water. Like, far out. This is intense. Oxchillo says it's not raining heavy at the moment. And you're right, Ox. At the moment, the hard tyre is absolutely going to scream away. At the moment. You know, but we're gonna have to watch it because, you know, I mean, Zervix has saved a bunch of time on a safety car. And safety car is in this lap. So what is Kano going to do here? He's going to hold the pack up. That's what he's going to do because he becomes a safety car. If you don't know what happens here, then maybe you should be watching like some crappy show like V8 Supercars, which we know is not a real sport. And if you think V8 Supercars is racing, then you probably like playing with Lego as well, which is not a bad thing. I like playing with Lego. But let's be honest, Craig Lowndes in an F1 car will get absolutely owned. It is the tinker toy of the racing industry. Alright, Kano then becomes our safety car out in front. And we're off racing. Kano's gone early and he comes up to the bus stop chicane and we're going to see if there's any slippage. Is there any slippage? Not yet. So it doesn't look like the track is going to be wet enough just yet. But Bev does look like he got a little bit of tailspin out the backside of that track and down this main straight. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but that looks pretty wet to me as Zervix goes on the inside of Scotty Mack with the medium tyres. He wants to be careful here, but it looks like the intermediate tyre is the right choice. He has got speed. We'll find out. 3 on Rouge. So 3 on Rouge we go. Zervix up into P3 then. He wants to be careful. It looks like the soft tyre fellas are going all right then. So Zervix up into P3 then on that tyre. Kano has lost the position. They are going wheel to wheel with Bev around turn 1. And Bev in the Alpine is leading the Grand Prix here at Spa. Get in there, Alpine. Yeah, bloody sexy. You're so good. Sorry for swearing. Love you, Jesus. Come on, Bevs. Get in there, Alpine. Zervix has caught up to Kano very quickly in the Ferrari. Now, what does Zervix do here? He's got to be really careful because he's got a championship here and he doesn't have to be crazy because Kano's going to have to pit. So, what Zervix going to do is he's going to play it nice here. Blade then, because he's going to get pressure on the Blade. If he doesn't, and Piastri is out on the Inters, and we have a safety car, and Kano can absolutely kiss the heavens and say thank you so much for the safety car. Here's a get out jail free card, and Bez and Kano just get it as we see Scotty Mack DNF on that soft tyre. Kano survives, Bev survives, and we've got another safety car here in Spa, and that's probably the best thing that could have happened to Kano, but the field is bunched up, so now they will go to the back of the grid, and we are down to 17 runners. Oh my goodness. Man, I hang on to my hats, man. I saw Zervix go around that corner, and as we go, Bebs. What? Kano stay out in the hard tyre. Kano must have some grip. Kano must have something. He must know something that I don't, because Kano is staying out on the hard tyre. Someone in the chat explain it to me, because this is insane. Oxkilo says, please don't be killing Zervix for lefty. Zeke says, what is Kano smoking? And Rabbit says, yes, it is Oxkilo. So Zervix then, P2 currently, needs a win to win the championship. Something's happening down here. There's spins, there's cold tyres. Big Manry, you can't park your car there, mate. I'm sorry. Welcome to Wallaby. Love you guts. Glad you're here. We've had 3 DNFs. Scotty Mack, Piastri, and Toppy, who's just cancelled his opportunity of getting a contract with Alpine next year. Better luck next time, buddy. Nah, just kidding, mate. Loved having you all year. Very heartbroken for you. Yeah, mate. Can't say enough good things, but you know, it is something to be said when you say that the safety car has been leading the most laps around here. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff going on in chat here. You love to see a little bit of passion, a little bit of white line fever. Left for Dead says that rains is clearing up soon. So Kano's stayed on the tyre thinking that the safety car might get him through until the rain clears up and then he'll be on the faster tyre. So this might be a master stroke for Kano, as Kano just gives me a little bit of a wave with his brake there. Just give me a little bit of a wave there, Kano. Tap on the brake 3 times, tell me you're listening to me. Watch this, he'll do it. Yeah, there you go, baby. Kano gives a wave to his audience, a wave to his fans there. Kano leads the Grand Prix here We have a safety car. War Machine is up the backside once more, coming in at P17. And here we go then. So Lefty says I wouldn't resort to a dirty tactic. I agree. Lefty's he's quite legit. Lefty is. He asked what to do and I said make a choice. I think Left 4 Dead might be engineering Kano tonight. Can you confirm nor deny there, Left 4 Dead? Oxchillo says I didn't want to believe you would either. But there is white line fever. There is passion. You love to see it. There's a championship on the line. Oxchillo just rooting for his mate. Left 4 Dead just rooting for his mate. And this is true Aussie spirit right here. True Aussie spirit. True Aussie gaming. But let's just hope that everything is above board, because we want this thing to be as clean as Goffy's undies. We have 6 laps of Tier 2 Wallaby Racing League remaining. I can't look. I am on the edge of my seat. Right now, Magic Shot is winning the championship, and if the positions stay as they are, will win the Tier 2 championship for Wallaby Racing League. Kano currently T1, chose to stay on the hard tyres. Apparently the rain is clearing up soon, so Zervix has a choice whether to try and overtake him, risk the championship. But he's got Blade for company, and Blade is bloody quick. He's gone from, I don't know, he's gone from a snail to a tortoise on crack, chasing after a zinger box. Currently P3 in the AlphaTauri. It's Dito up into P4. You'll love to see it. Look at the McLaren boys. If you don't mind, Henchman and Duck Punch are P5 and P6. Thank you very much, respectfully. You know, you love to see a bit of papaya up in P5 and P6. Maxi Boy, Tier 3 also up in P7, non-stop in the Williams P8. Roadrunner, great outing by him, P9. Osgo Kano, Wogjet also going P10, P11 in the Alfa Romeo. Bevy down in P12 for the LP. Come on, mate. Get the job done if you want a contract next season. Team principals are watching. Drive 48, P13, Big Mannery P14. Doxy P15. Banana split in the Mercedes P16, and War Machine up the backside. Lap 16, safety car will be in this lap. Safety car will be in this lap. Rain is clearing up in 5 minutes. Rabbit says Kano's definitely going to cause some chaos. ZK, everyone's just on the edge of their seat. Everyone's just on the edge of their seat. Everyone's scared. Everyone's worried. But Kano is the effective safety car. And so when is Kano going to go? Is Zervix going to try and go around the outside? This is going to get interesting, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. This race is going to be crazy. Rain is clearing up in 5 minutes. We have got Kano. All right. Just going to take a breather. We are off. Kano has gone early and he's pumped the ERS. Is that too soon? Has he given a chance for Zervix to get up to him? Up to the bus stop chicane we go, and Zervix has taken the wide line. Oh, Kano has spun on the hard tyres and Zervix went into him. Does Zervix have damage? Having a look, it doesn't look like it. And if he does, it's only going to be yellow. So Zervix got out of jail free there. Did go into the spinning Kano going around the bus stop chicane, and Bladey up into P2 on the inters. Thank you very much. And it's Dino up into P3, and it looks like we've got it along all right. What a restart. Everyone said there's going to be challenge, there's going to be chaos, and chaos is coming as Kano jumps into the pits. And what does Kano put on? Kano chooses to go on the medium tyres coming out of the pits, and we've still got rain here. Zervix currently out in P1, and he is 1 second ahead as Bev gets past Wogjet then. Thank you very much. And Maxi Boy is on the right on the back of driver 48 in the Red Bull. Can Maxi Boy get something done around the middle sector? We go once more then. Maxi Boy in P12. What can he do? Currently 5 tenths behind driver 48 as Banana Split is right on the back of the Aston Martin. but he is in a bit of a sandwich there. Here's the meat between the Aston Martin boys, but he pumps his ERS, takes the inside line. It's banana split, making a split of it. Can't get by. We have another safety car, and this game is absolutely broken. This is absolutely ridiculous. And is this ruining the race? Is this going to ruin the championship battle? Because the safety cars, what the banana split, what the fig jam, what the snow cupcake, what the elf on a shelf is going on here? Why do I have another safety car? It's not okay. Get out. Get out, Codemasters. I've had enough. No one wants you here anymore. Get new developers. We don't want you here anymore. You've broken enough F1 games. You've broken enough hearts. And to be honest, I just feel let down. Get out. Get out.
Resuming his lead in the closing lap, the right crash.
So, there's people going on dry tyres. They've got information that the bloody rain might be clearing up here. We don't know, but there's only 4 laps left. So even if the rain clears up, you're still going to have a little bit of a wet race here. You know, I don't know if you're going to get the benefit of dry tyres. It's still raining. It's lap 18 for goodness sake, and there's only 4 laps left of Tier 2. And the Mercedes in safety cars led more laps here than Zervix has seen women naked. And that's a lot of laps. And that's not a lot of women that are naked. You know. But, I mean, this is chaos. We've had dry, wet, DNFs. I mean, bloody Bev's AI DNF'd him in qualifying. And that was a bloody joke in itself. You know. And now you had Kato staying out on hard tyres. You got non-stop, you know, coming out on the soft tyres. We've still got rain. We don't know any onboard information. The rain, the weather looks like it's coming crazy up over the hills. You know, I mean, you've got Kano and Big Manry on dry tyres as well. Wogjet overtaken under safety car. Tier 2 championship on the line. Cervix needs to win it to win the Tier 2 championship. I need to take a Valium. Alright, I've had some water. I'm just going to compose myself because we're going to have 3 laps of racing here. There's going to be no more opportunities for safety cars, so at least you did something right. There, Codemasters, and we're not going to finish this race under a bloody safety car. So thanks a lot, mate. Really appreciate you there. You know, said no one. Really appreciate you, Codemasters. Says no one in the entire universe. I mean, how many more broken games can you make that we're going to keep paying you for? Probably an infinite amount, because that's what we do. That's what we do. We pay Codemasters for a broken game. But here we are, aren't we? Here we are in Belgium, in Spa, in a Tier 2 final, you know, and Cody's has won MVP of the year, you know. So we've got another lap under safety car. There's all this crazy stuff going on. Henchman and Duck Puncher has an opportunity for a podium here, mind you, thank you very much. An Evil Blade from Tier 3, up into Tier 2 is currently P2 and could win the Grand Prix in Belgium. I mean, Scotty Mac, Piastri, Toppy, all DNF, they're out. They're out of the race. They've had early showers. You know, they've washed their thing along and they're on the couch, probably having a beer. You know, Kano had a couple of strategies down in P16, the Mercedes, Big Manry, P17, Non-Stop, P13. I mean, they're all on dry tyres. And we're going to have 3 laps of racing here at Spa. Magic Man, how are you feeling? Magic Shot, how are you feeling right now? Are you on the edge of your seats. Like, left for dead, Team Principal Williams, put your thoughts in there, mate. Let us know what you're thinking. Come on, guys. You know, here we go. Safety car is in this lap. Tico Zervix will be the safety car in the Ferrari. Oxchillo has yapped away, you know, more than a clucking woman on heat tonight. You know, he's definitely been quite vocal. You know, anyone would think he's pregnant on menopause or something. And yeah, there's been a lot of talk in the chat. But yeah, here we go. Everyone on inter tyres, a couple of people on the soft tyres. They had to gamble, had to take a shot. You know, Kano had to take a shot. I think with Kano, where he was, I mean, the best strategy for him was to take a gamble, put the soft tyres on, you know, the dry tyres, and hope the rain stops, because he would have been in prime position for a win there. Otherwise, he would have had to settle. And if you know Kano doesn't settle. He goes hard or he goes home. That's what he does. He's got no middle ground. There's no middle ground. It's go hard or go home. And that sort of attitude won him the Tier 3 championship. So, you know, say what you like, but the proof is in the pudding, isn't it? And we can say that if Zervix wins tonight as well, you know. No, Oxchillo, I love it, man. I love it, Ox. I want to hear more of it, mate. I want to hear more of it. Don't get me wrong. Here we go. Here we go then. Safety car restart. Let's enjoy the last 3 laps. Oxchillo, please, mate, don't take anything I say negatively, mate. You know, I'm just a commentator. I'm completely neutral. I love you all. I have so much peace about you all. You know, you guys are all family to me. I'm here for the people. And around the bus stop chicane we go then. And Zervix is off racing once more. So down the main straight that we go then. Blady is under pressure by Estino and the Haas. And Blady and the Haas are going to go wheel to wheel around turn 1. And it's the Haas on the outside, Blady on the inside. It looks like Blady got a really good line though. And Blady stays P2. That's some bloody good racing. Thank you very much. And it is Bev. Bev up on the inside, duck puncher. They go wheel to wheel. Who's got a little bit more straight line speed? Bev just jumps on in front, and around on Rouge we go. Duck puncher gets a 3-second time penalty around then, and so does driver 48 then, and it is Roadrunner up the inside, duck puncher as well, and they go wheel to wheel, and into turn 2 we go then. What can duck puncher do? Duck puncher stays ahead. That's what he can do, and he says, Roadrunner, stay behind, mate. You're a little boy, I'm a big man, and I'm going to sneak in P6. Thank you very much. And I'm after Bev. I'm going to take that position back as well. So it is around the middle sector we go then. And it is Duck Puncher all over Bev like a rash, like a puppy dog on heat. Can Duck Puncher get the job done then? War Machine's out. We don't have a safety car. War Machine's out in sector 2. We are continuing racing though, because we've only got 3 laps left of the Tier 2 championship, and Duck Puncher right on the back of Bev's. He is close. Can he get the job done through the middle sector? He's going to have to wait a little bit longer if he's going to get the... No, he's not. He's pulling on the inside. Looks like Duck does have a wet setup on maybe, but he's definitely got the pace here on Bev. Bev having to defend for his life right now. But it looks like he has pulled a little bit of a gap, and driver 48 out as well, and these conditions are swallowing up drivers now as we see Zervix out in front from Blade in P2, from Itzdino in P3 in the Haas, and Itzdino's right on the back of Blade. Can he do something then? We see Banana Split get the job done through past Wogjet, and it's Roadrunner now that has spun. Roadrunner down to P11, but we're going to stay here. Wogjet, there's some stuff happening at the bus stop chicane here. Oh, they're going 4 wide. This is absolutely insane. We are 3 wide through turn 1. Banana Split, the Haas is in front at the moment. Docs on the outside. It's the AlphaTauri on the inside. It is Banana Split in the middle of the Banana Split, and it is Docs on the outside. Gets the job done, and he goes up into P7, and Dino right on the back of Evil Blade then, looking to get the job done, pumps the RS. They're going to go wheel to wheel into turn 2. It is the Haas on the inside who gets the job done, and now he's going to be looking to chase down Zervix for the win. We have a lap and a half to go. Zervix has a lap and a half to go to keep it on track to win the Tier 2 championship. Can it be done? Banana Split DNF. He's our 5th driver to DNF the Belgium Grand Prix, as Evil Blade is right on the back of Itzdino. Everyone's got battery. Everyone's got race pace. This is going to be insane. 2 last laps. Let's go. Let's go. So Evil Blade on the back of this Tito, and Zervix is absolutely flying at it from 1.4 seconds ahead. He's going to want to be careful. You don't want to slip here and lose it. But Henchman right on the back of Bev as well. It is the two McLarens chasing after the Alpine. What a comeback by Bev. We know that his AI DNF'd him in the qualifying and now up into P4 and chasing down a podium. But he has got a Henchman for company, and Henchman's got some pace here. Can he get the job done? Not at the moment, and Bev stays P4. Blade, and it's Dito then. The battle is on. We go into the last lap of the race. DRS is enabled. We've got a dry track, and the soft tyre runners, it might be a little bit too little, too late. But who's got the dry setup? This is the last lap of Tier 2. What can happen? And we've got DRS for the last lap. 1 to go. Everyone on the edge of their seat. Kano up into P9 on those medium tyres. He took a gamble. He took a gamble. He took a gamble. I don't think it's going to pay off for him. Henchman and Duck Puncher swap places. See if Duck Puncher can chase down Bev then in the last lap. But we are half a lap. We are 3/4 of a lap away from crowning a Tier 2 champion. Can Zervix keep it on track? He's 1 second ahead of Dito. Dito 3/10 ahead of Evil Blade. Evil Blade then up from Tier 3 is raising his heart out all over the back of the Haas as Kano gets the job done on Wogjet up into P8. I don't think he's going to have enough time to get up the front though. So it is Evil Blade and it's Dito. Zervix 9/10, 8/10. It's Dito's chasing him down. We have half a lap here at Spa. Zervix in the Ferrari. Is it going to be him, Tier 2 champion, or is it going to be Magic Shot, Tier 2 championship? Alright, we've got a yellow flag in the middle sector. It is the big Mandarin has gone off. Here's the Aston Martin. It doesn't look good. 9/10 ahead is Zervix, and we're coming up to the fast bit here. He's got 3 corners left to navigate. 3 corners left as Evil Blade wants to get the job done on the Haas. He's not happy with P3. He wants P2. He's coming up the back of him. It's TK Zervix around the bus stop chicane. And it's TK Zervix wins the Grand Prix at Spa and wins the Tier 2 championship from Tier 3 champion from Tier 2. He was nowhere 6 weeks ago and now he's come back to win the Tier 2 Wallaby Racing League championship. It is Zervix. It is back to back. It is commiserations for Magic Shot, but Zervix is your champion! Oh, I've got no voice. I'm out. Let's get these guys in for a bit of a podium interview. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And he floats, as you can see. He floats. Oh my goodness. Commiserations, Magic Shot. You had a great season, mate. Nothing to take away from your season. That was an incredible Tier 2 season. Let's get these guys in for a bit of a podium. Bit of a podium interview. Invite to party, Blady. My goodness, what a race. You are a beast, mate. I can't get It's Dito in here. It's Dito, do you have an Xbox? Do you have an Xbox something, mate? Can I get you in here? What can I do, mate? But I don't think I can get you in here. Oh my gosh. Zervix, get him in here. Magic Shot, can't get you in here. I'm sorry. So yeah, let's just round out our top 10 there. Zervix, Dito, Blady, Bev, Henchman, Kano, Puncher, Docs, Maxi Boy, and Wogjet. Top 10 there. Roadrunner non-stop.
Before I include my
Big
audio,
Manry.
I have a question. Before I include my audio,
Yes.
am I allowed to do a donut
Go
lobby?
on. Yeah, go on.
Right, mate.
Donut lobby. What?
Yeah, do donuts.
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on. Go on. Get in there, son. Get in. Get in there. Come on. Get in there. Banana split, P15, driver P16, War Machine P17. And oh no, they're all DNFs. Fuck them off. And yeah, that's it. Soppy, Piastri, Scotty. Sorry, Goffy, for that swear word. What swear word?
I didn't hear a thing.
No, I didn't either. Oh, include my audio. Mine's included. Is yours included, guys?
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to check that. Hang on a sec. You can invite us if you want their reservings to that lobby.
Still in the lobby.
Sweet. Oh, come on, Zervings, mate. Alright, we'll start with Blady. While Zervings sorts this crap out. And invites. Yeah, Spa, mate. Spa. It's gotta be Spa. And Blady, we'll start with you, mate. You are an absolute beast. If there was any stamp that you could put on tier 2 for next year to tell them to be ready that Blade is coming, a P3 at Spa will probably do it. How you feeling, mate?
That was a pretty good race. Pretty uneventful, actually. I just stayed behind someone the whole race.
Yeah, P3, tier 2, fucking easy. You know, did it again. Easy. Yeah, fair enough. So what you're saying is that there's not much competition there in tier 2.
I never said that. It's always track specific. I just happened to
Yep.
go onto the right tyres at the right time, and yeah, I sort of heart sank into my mouth a minute there when Kano spun on the safety car restart. That was a bit of a hard mouth situation. Gave me a warning.
Oh,
Oh man.
I thought that was it. I thought that was it for Zevings, to be honest.
Ghosted right at the right time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, congrats to Zervings on the title win, and congrats to Dito on the podium, man. But yeah, it's a good race.
Yeah, I thought you looked quick out there too. Like you stayed behind someone, but you actually had like quite a lot of pace. It looked like from where I was sitting, mate. Did you feel like you had a bit of pace against the guys around you?
Maybe a little bit on Dito, but once it went dry, he was sort of his pace came back to him a bit. But in the wet, yeah, 100%.
And what was the? Do you need an extra player there, Zevings?
I got it.
Invite Blady in.
Yeah, I got it.
So what was the weather reporting like? Because obviously I can't see it commentating, but there was a lot of stuff in chat, a lot of random stuff. What was the engineer feeding you?
So it was literally from about lap 7 or 8. It was saying 15 minutes. Then it would go like lap 9. It was like 10 to 15 minutes. Like 10, 11. It's like it's on us. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad I went on the hards. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, awesome, mate. I thought you raced cracking race tonight, man. It was so good to see you up there, and just congratulations,
Thank you.
Zervings, you are the Wallaby Racing League Tier 2 champion. How do you feel, man?
Must not included it.
Oh,
But I said, yeah, I'm absolutely happy and very very excited for the race. My hands are red like an apple. But yeah, just to win it is incredible. Even to go back to back in Wallaby and have a comeback like I did is definitely really good. Don't really know what to say. I'm just yapping at this point. But
who was engineering you?
good old Sea Line, mate.
Good old Sea Line Engineering, fantastic, mate. And was it heart in your mouth moment a little bit when Kano sort of spun in front of you, mate? Talk me through that moment.
Yeah, he gave me his under full damage. so I have to fight that.
Yep.
But yeah, you ghosted at the right point. Fucking turn around, there we go. But yeah, just both of those crashes with Kano, very scary on that re-enter track first turn. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just happy to win the championship in a Ferrari in the red.
Yeah, mate, absolutely epic. And yeah, Tier 3 champion last season, Tier 2 champion this season. 6 weeks ago, mate, you look completely out of it. Tell me where this form came from.
I don't even know, man. I had a rough start to the start of the season, but yeah, bring it through, and I think it's just practicing really.
Yeah,
Consistency, not giving up,
yeah.
and yeah, I think if you got consistent, anybody can be a champion.
Wow, they're fighting words right there, mate. Let's put that on a freaking coffee mug and print it. Have you got any words for Magic Shot, mate? Any words for the Williams Garage?
Yeah, Williams Garage. I'm very sorry, but it's sad that Magic couldn't make it, but I hope you enjoy your trip in Singapore, and don't be too gutted.
Yeah, absolutely. Good wise words there, man. If you bring the car up a little bit up that straight, I'll have a perfect view of your burnouts too. But yeah, this is your yeah. Keep coming. Stop right there. Yeah, perfect. So this is yeah. So this is Zervix. This is your Tier 2 champion here. Enjoy some donuts by him as he celebrates winning the Tier 2 championship in Wallaby Racing League, and not only that, completing one of the greatest comebacks in sim racing. In the words of Lewis Hamilton, I'm going to say that the chase down is complete. Any final words from you,
Yeah,
Zervix?
first back-to-back in Wallaby as well, so very excited about that. So go Ferrari!
You! Well done, Zervix, mate. Well done, mate. Well done on a great championship. Well done on a great season. This is Tier 2 Wallaby. Tomorrow night, we will have Tier 3, and I think we're going to get Kano in the lobby tonight. And Magic Shot. Let me just see if I can get those two characters in here. Actually, while we enjoy some burnouts from you. Yes, Kano, include your audio, mate.
Hey, got it.
Include your... How are you, mate?
Oh, not too shabby.
So, Kano, we're here because last night's stream shat itself. Sorry, Sunday night's stream crapped itself. Sorry, Goffy, for the language once more. We are here with Kano, who is our Tier 3 Wallaby Racing League champion. Kano, what a season, man. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it was a bit of a hectic season, a bit up and down. Start with different rivalries with different people. That was good racing. Had a few unfortunate races and a few things that was out of my control that knocked me back a bit in the points. But yeah, it really got spicy towards the end of the season. Maxi drove incredibly. He deserves it as much as me. But no, it's just how the season panned out. Last few races, I just put the time in, put the practice in, and managed to make it into first place in the championship. So I can't really be too unhappy with that. But yeah, no, I can't complain.
Yeah. Mate, it was absolutely mega, man. Absolutely mega. And yeah, you had pace all season. It was a pleasure to watch your moves on stream as well, man. And yeah, where do you credit your pace this season, man?
Yeah, cheers, dude. And congratulations, Evans. Well done with the Tier 2 championship. You rode impeccable and you brought it back from the gap that I think is one of the biggest gaps brought back to win it. So congratulations, mate.
Thank you, mate, and congratulations to your championship as well. Well deserved.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
Oh, well done, Kano. Well done, Zervix. It's been a pleasure all season. That is it for Tier 2. That's it for Tier 3. Until next season, we still have a Tier 1 race left, which is tomorrow night, 8:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. So tune in for that one. Ryan's already won the championship, but I'm sure it's going to be a cracking race as well. Kano, are you going to reserve for Tier 1 tomorrow night, mate? I hear.
We'll see if my drivers rock up.
Yeah, boy. Oh, well done, guys. Absolutely cracking season, man. So proud of you guys. And yeah, thanks for racing Wallaby. So that's it. That's lights out here. Have a great night, everyone. And say hi to your sister.